Welcome to the Rig and Farm YouTube channel. In this video, we'll show you how we burned holes in weed fabric, some pork and pig updates, the progress of our potatoes and strawberries, and a glimpse at the nightly routine with our ducklings. Last year we burned holes in several sections of weed fabric. This fabric will pretty much eliminate the need to weed the bed and helps the soil retain moisture. We made this template last year to burn holes for 6-inch spacing. Rather than making another template for 12-inch spacing, we used this one and skipped rows and only burned every other hole. One 50-foot section down and one to go. Each bed has 238 holes that will be used for a variety of plants. We finished the second section the following day, and we did a much better job. Look how nice these holes look. The first one had some unfortunate accidents. Those 3 rows between the 2 sections of fabric will be used for our tomato and pepper plants. We'll show you our trellis system for those in our next vlog. Our commercial grade meat grinder came in this week. It came with coarse and fine grind plates and a variety of sausage stuffing nozzles. We also got a saw to cut through the bone when processing one of our pigs next week. The 275-gallon water tote was sitting on cinder blocks to elevate it to make it easier for the pigs to drink from the waterers. Well, they created a giant mud pit and it started to lean. That made us nervous that it would tip onto the pigs and cause serious injury or death, so we drained the water to make it light enough for us to move. The pigs had an absolute blast in their new swimming pool. When it was finally empty, we moved it next to their shelter and started to refill it. Within a couple days, they dug a new hole to make it easier to drink, but at least the tote is on solid ground now and shouldn't pose a risk of tipping. We've been having a huge problem with carpenter bees destroying our new decks. Hopefully we'll come up with a solution soon. Remember a few weeks ago when we dug 5 trenches and planted about 400 seed potatoes? Most of them have sprouted and grown exceptionally well. The Adirondack blue potato plants are, surprisingly enough, a bluish-green color, whereas the Pontiac red potato plants are a standard green. We've gotten pretty much no rain the last few weeks and we've never watered the potatoes. You can see how dry the ground is, but that hasn't been a problem for these taters. Our strawberry plants have been producing tons of fruit. We've been cutting off the buds from the new plants and feeding them to the chickens. The 2-year-old plants have yielded the sweetest and most delicious strawberries we've ever had. We introduced our 14 new ducklings in our last vlog. They've been getting along with the other birds and are actually warming up to us a little. Here they come after realizing we're not going to chase them around and catch them. These birds have been eating a lot of feed. They all eat the same chicken feed. The higher protein layer feed we get is specially formulated for ducks that require additional nutrients for optimal health. There's Hopper, Our little disabled duckling. He sits on the ground while eating to avoid putting weight on his one good leg. You can see his right foot is curled as he lazily eats. Walking is a struggle for this little guy, and he's always trailing behind the other ducklings and ends up alone. They realized he wasn't with them and came back for him. The 14 ducklings haven't figured out that they need to go into the coop at night to stay safe, so we strap on our headlamps, chase them around, and put them in the coop. Every single night. Hopper is the easiest to catch. The others are very fast, but luckily their eyesight is very bad in the dark. This is a great workout. Ashley and I work together as a team to try to corner them and pick them up when they don't know where to go. Time to close the door to the coop where they'll be safe from nocturnal predators. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time!